Homies! Welcome back to Merged Zekrom. Today, we're diving into the world of Pokemon Rom-Hacks, and I've got something really exciting for you. These aren't just your regular fan games. These are full-on adventures with brand new stories, new maps, fresh characters, and even mechanics you've never seen before. So in this video, I'm ranking my top 3 Pokemon GBA Rom-Hacks that bring completely new stories and maps to the table. Whether you're a casual player or a hardcore Pokemon fan, trust me, you'll definitely want to try these out. Alright, let's jump straight into it. Let's kick things off with number 3 on the list, Pokemon Fused Dimensions. Now this hack is truly something special, because it doesn't just give you new Pokemon to catch, it completely redesigns the Pokemon roster into fused forms. Imagine the creativity of combining 2 Pokemon into one, and then actually getting to battle with them. For example, picture a fusion between Charizard and Dragonite, combining Charizard's fiery presence with Dragonite's dragon strength, or a mix of Gengar and Alakazam blending psychic power with ghostly tricks. These aren't just reskinned sprites either. Each fusion has its own custom typing, abilities, stats, and move pool, which means battles feel entirely fresh. The story follows the familiar Fire Red base, but because every trainer, gym leader, and wild Pokemon encounter now has these fused creations, the game feels like a brand new experience. Gym battles, in particular, are some of the most exciting, because leaders use teams of unexpected fusions that force you to think on your feet and strategize. What I love most about Fused Dimensions is that it brings out the pure creativity of the Pokemon fanbase. It makes you wonder what could happen if Game Freak ever officially explored fusion mechanics. And because every battle introduces you to something you've never seen before, it has that addictive quality. You just want to keep playing to discover the next fusion. Moving on to number 2, we've got Pokemon Recall. And trust me, this hack is a serious contender for one of the best fan-made games ever. What makes Recall stand out is its ambition. Instead of sticking to one region, the game takes you across multiple regions, including Hoenn, Kanto, and even the Sevi Islands. Each of these places feels refreshed with new characters, new events, and a story that ties them all together. You're not just playing a linear Pokemon game, you're on an epic adventure that feels almost like a full console release. Recall also goes all in on Pokemon variety. It features Pokemon all the way up to Generation 8, with some even borrowed from Gen 9, which is insane for a GBA hack. That means you're not limited to the older Pokemon roster. You can actually build modern teams with fairy types, Z-moves, and even Mega Evolutions included. The movesets and abilities are all updated too, so competitive players will really enjoy the fresh strategies available. And then, there's the story. Unlike most hacks that stick to a lighthearted plot, Recall dives into darker and more mature themes. It challenges you to think about your role as a trainer in a world where danger and conflict exist. The rival battles are tougher. The trainers use smarter AI, and even wild encounters can catch you off guard. Visually, the game also stands out with polished sprites, updated battle backgrounds, and a smoother UI that makes it feel closer to a Nintendo DS-era game rather than a GBA title. What I love about Recall is that it doesn't just give you new Pokemon and maps, it gives you a complete experience that feels immersive and challenging. It's the type of hack that demands time and focus, and in return, it rewards you with one of the most complete journeys you'll ever get from a fan project. If you're looking for a hack that feels massive, modern, and full of surprises, Recall is the one you absolutely need to play. And finally, sitting at the top spot on this list, we have Pokemon Master Fire Red. Now, I know Fire Red is probably one of the most hacked games of all time, but Master Fire Red takes that foundation and rebuilds it into something that feels like a professional-level remaster of the Kanto region. The first major difference comes with the starters. Instead of the usual Grass, Fire, Water setup, Master Fire Red gives Squirtle a Water Steel typing and Charmander a Fire Dragon typing, which changes the way you approach battles right from the start. It feels fresh, yet nostalgic, because you're playing with familiar Pokemon, but in completely new forms. The gym leaders in Elite Four are no joke in this hack. Each of them has competitive-style teams with proper movesets, held items, and strategies that force you to think beyond just spamming attacks. Battles are longer, more challenging, and much more rewarding. Another standout feature is that all 151 original Kanto Pokemon are available very early in the game. That means you can experiment with countless team combinations right from the beginning, instead of being locked to a small set of options. This freedom makes the replay value sky high. And then there's the map. While it's still Kanto at its core, the game has new areas, hidden paths, and updated layouts that breathe fresh life into the journey. The graphical polish is noticeable too. The sprites are cleaner, the menus feel modern, and overall, the game has a slick, professional vibe. What really makes Master Fire Red #1 for me is its balance between nostalgia and modern mechanics. It respects the original Fire Red experience, while layering in competitive depth, new typings, and smarter battles. For fans who grew up with Kanto, but crave a challenge, this hack is practically perfect. It's not just a fan hack, it feels like the kind of official enhanced edition that Game Freak could have released. So there you have it, my top 3 Pokemon GBA Rom-Hacks with brand new stories and maps. Fused Dimensions, Recall, and Master Fire Red. Each one of these hacks takes the Pokemon formula and evolves it into something unique. Fused Dimensions is wild and creative, giving you unpredictable fusions at every turn. Recall is massive and ambitious, pulling in multiple regions and modern Pokemon for a full-scale adventure. And Master Fire Red is the ultimate Kanto remake, polished to perfection with new features and competitive depth. Now, it's your turn. Let me know in the comments which of these hacks you're most excited to try. Or, if you've already played one, share your experience with the community. I always love reading your stories. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Merged Zekrom, and hit that bell icon so you never miss my next Pokemon adventure. Thanks for watching, trainers, and until next time, keep exploring and keep battling.